Hi guys, I just wanted to talk to you about one more thing in database before we go into the assessment task. I'm going to make this task 8. Hopefully it's not too onerous. I just wanted to have a look at something called form. Now, the tutorials that we didn't talk too much about forms, but they're actually quite essential in the database structure. If you have a look at this little diagram here that I grabbed off the net, we've talked about tables, we've talked about queries, reports, but we have not talked about forms. Now, so in our Movie Magic database that we started, we had a main table, so sets of related data. We've only had one table in our database. We made queries on that, so we're extracting, so just as it says there, data resulting from questions you ask of one or more tables. Reports, so formatted summaries of data suitable for printing. So yeah, if you want to print something off and show someone, you use a report. Now, this forms. Now I've written here that forms are the link between the user of a database and the information contained in it. So often when you have lots of tables, they're not presented. The ones we had were quite small, but normally in database you've got lots of records and lots of fields in a table. It's not very user friendly. So to someone who would be using this on a day-to-day basis, you wouldn't be entering data directly in tables. You'd use something called a form. So a user-friendly interface for entering and viewing data. You'll notice that this little arrow here goes both ways. So forms can be used to input data into tables, but they can also be used to view the tables as well. So yeah, it goes both ways. Now I just want to show you how to create one, or what to do in Access. So what I'd like you to do. So go back to your Movie Magic database, and we're going to click on the. I've already got one form there. I might actually delete that, so I'll show you from scratch. So let's click on our Movie Magic table. Okay, so it's got all the data there. Now it's in this Create tab, so we've got table creation, query, form, reports. Now we haven't done this, so we'll just do. Let's click on this form here. This is some sort of wizard, so it makes a form for you. Okay, so what it presents you with is one record here. It will go in order that the table's been arranged in by default, and it just displays all the fields for one record. So it's a little bit more user friendly. You only see one record at a time. And you can actually change this to so view only the things that you want. So just like reports, queries, it has a design view, so how it's designed, how it's made. So if you look at that, it shows you the title, the field, and so it's the field heading and the record. Okay, so I'm just going to drag that down a bit. So you can change this. So if you wanted to make it, so say it was someone entering data in a shop or something like that, you wouldn't worry about having the table name. You'd have to make that. This is our Movie Magic database. We wouldn't have a database there. So we've got this field, and just wanted to show you a couple of things. You could delete these if you want, if you didn't want to show the price, if you didn't care about that for this particular person. Go back to, and you wouldn't have the price there. Okay, now I just wanted to show you a few things here, what you can do with it. Now down the bottom here, you can cycle through each record. Okay, so this goes through each record. This one goes to the start of the database. This one goes to the last. Okay, it's got little hover over buttons there. Now this one is what's called a new blank record. Okay, so what this will do if you're trying to add something to a database. Now in the tutorials we added manually in the table, and normally that wouldn't happen if you're using this on a day-to-day basis. You click on this and you type it in. So think of a video, Pulp Fiction, for example. Okay, category, sure, drama, I think, action drama. Oops. Classification, I reckon it's going to be MA. We're just making this up now. So stock release year, I think 1993. Anyway, so you click on that. Press. Hi guys, just a note there. If you go through all that and you enter a movie and press enter, it doesn't automatically update the table. The table has to be closed before it will update. So if you do that at any time, it will just it will save that. So so make sure you get in the habit of closing the table. Just a couple of other things I wanted to show you. You can do with this sort of form. Just a note, if you turn the Movie Magic table back on, any fields you don't enter will not show up. Okay, so the field records won't show up. So notice how we took the price out of the form, so nothing will turn up in price if we've taken that out of the form. I'm going to close that. I'm just going to show you one of the other things. So this search down here, search bar, will allow you to look through records, and I think it searches down the database. So say I wanted to check if we've got the matrix, for example. So if I start typing in, whoops, not that, in the search bar down here, if I start typing in matrix, okay, it will search that database and find. Same goes for anything. It looks like it's not field specific. So yeah, so there's a couple of things, a few things you can do with a form. Okay, so a lot of the times a form is what you'll look at if you're working on a database. It's what you'll see. So they're quite important as well. Yeah, so make a form in your Movie Magic and save it and screen dump it, and that can be exercise or task 8.